Liverpool appear to be on the verge of writing an epic chapter that could go down in history. In 2025, as the transfer market reaches stratospheric levels both financially and emotionally, the Merseyside club are determined to achieve something extraordinary. They are willing to break barriers, defy conventions, and even surpass their own records to bring Alexander Isak, the young and spectacular Swedish striker from Newcastle, to Anfield. This is not just an attempt. According to information revealed by world-renowned journalists such as Fabrizio Romano, David Ornstein, Ben Jacobs, and Luke Edwards, the club have made an official approach to Newcastle to discuss the signing of Isak. But we are not talking about modest figures or timid proposals. There are rumours that Liverpool are the arrival of Florian Wirtz, but Liverpool have never been known for backing down from a challenge. But who exactly is Alexander Isak, and why does he inspire such admiration and career closely? Isak is much more in the squad. He is the beating heart of Newcastle's attack, a symbol of a new era, and a promise of future glory. It's no surprise that Newcastle have made it clear from the outset that they won't let him go without a fierce fight. Even so, Liverpool don't appear willing to give up any time soon. The Reds' hierarchy see in Isak the ideal profile to lead the team's attack in the coming seasons. He would be the dream target mentioned by various sources, someone capable of combining youth, experience, and limitless potential. And although Newcastle insist that the player is not for sale, Liverpool's persistence shows they are ready to attempt the impossible. As Romano put it in one of his detailed reports, it's a difficult, complicated mission, but Liverpool want to try something crazy and special. These words resonate deeply with the bold spirit that defines the club and its supporters. Meanwhile, another name enters this fascinating saga, Hugo Ekitike. The young Frenchman, currently at Frankfurt, has attracted interest from both Newcastle and Liverpool. However, here lies an intriguing detail. Newcastle see Ekitike as a complement, not a replacement for Isak. The idea is for them to play together, forming a devastating attacking duo. On the other hand, if Isak departs, Ekitike would automatically become a priority for Liverpool, who already view him as a viable alternative. This adds even more layers of complexity to the situation, as we now have two major clubs chasing two exceptional players, each with their own plans and ambitions. Nevertheless, things aren't quite as straightforward as they may seem. Despite Liverpool's direct approach, Newcastle remain firm in their stance of rejecting any offer for Isak. According to Luke Edwards of The Telegraph, the Magpies view this pursuit as a deliberate attempt to create instability around the player. So far, Isak has shown no signs of unease or desire to leave, which gives Newcastle a certain peace of mind. Furthermore, there are reports that the club are preparing a substantial renewal offer for the Swede, including a significant pay rise. It's a smart strategy, aiming not only to retain the player but also to further strengthen the emotional bond between him and the club. Yet, the central question remains, how much influence can money truly exert in this decision? £120 million is an astronomical sum, enough to make any club reconsider their convictions. Even so, Newcastle have shown that they are not willing to negotiate solely based on financial gain. For them, Isak is more than a valuable asset, he is a symbol of the club's progress and ambition. Rejecting multi-million-pound offers takes courage, especially in a market where so many teams look for shortcuts to success. But Newcastle seem determined to follow their own path, building a strong and lasting identity. At the same time, Liverpool face an interesting dilemma. If Isak is truly unavailable, can they find the same spark of hope and renewal in Ekitike? Although the Frenchman is a brilliant talent with unique attributes that make him stand out in Europe, the pressure to find a worthy successor to Isak would be immense. For many fans, the idea of missing out on the Swedish striker might feel frustrating, but the fact that Liverpool are already considering alternatives shows that they are prepared for any scenario. They understand that in today's highly competitive football landscape, adaptability and planning are just as important as big investments. So we return to the question everyone is asking, what will happen next? No one knows for sure, but one thing is certain, this saga promises to deliver more thrilling chapters. Liverpool are determined to make history, even if it means overcoming seemingly insurmountable obstacles. Newcastle, in turn, are prepared to fight to the end to protect their prized jewel. Meanwhile, fans on both sides follow every development with keen eyes and pounding hearts. Whatever the outcome, this saga is already a landmark in modern football. It reflects not only the passion and competition that define the sport but also the constant pursuit of excellence and innovation. Whether you support Liverpool or Newcastle, one thing is undeniable: watching this epic battle unfold is a unique experience, full of twists, emotions, and surprises. And in the end, that's exactly what makes football so magical. Furthermore, it's worth noting that this story goes beyond figures and negotiations. It also reflects the impact that players like Isak have on the collective imagination of supporters. He is not just a player, he is an icon in the making, someone who carries the power to inspire entire generations. When a club like Liverpool puts in so much effort and resources in an attempt to sign him, it's telling the world that it sees something truly special in him, something that transcends the pitch. Likewise, when Newcastle turned down multi-million-pound offers to keep him, they are declaring their belief in a bright future with him at the heart of it. This duality, between the ambition to conquer new horizons and loyalty to a greater project, is what makes football so captivating. Every decision made throughout this saga has the potential to shape the destiny of two historic clubs and influence the journeys of two extraordinary players. Will Liverpool succeed in their dream of signing Isak? Or will Newcastle resist the financial temptations and stay loyal to their ambitious project? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: regardless of the result, this story will be remembered as a shining example of the passion, determination, and magic that make football the most beloved sport in the world. Finally, it is important to remember that while all these negotiations unfold behind the scenes, the players themselves continue to write their own stories on the pitch. Isak, with his decisive goals and memorable performances, keeps proving week after week why he is so sought after. Ekitike, with his youth and energy, continues to attract admiring glances from clubs across Europe. Both represent the future of football, and the choices they, or their clubs, make will have lasting implications not only for their individual careers but also for the legacy of the institutions they represent.